I'm live in Portugal Park here in Montreal for Portugal Day, also known as Dia de Camões. Most notably, right behind me, a gigantic mural of Aristides de Sousa Mendes. This man was most known to be the Portuguese Schindler. He saved approximately 10,000 Jews from the Holocaust. And I'm joined by Herman Alves, one of the organizers of the event, to talk to me a little bit about the man who was the Sousa Mendes and a little bit about this mural. Welcome, Herman.
Hello, Brittany.
So tell me a little bit about this mural behind me. Who was Aristides and why did we decide to plaster him there on the wall?
Well, Aristides de Sousa Mendes was one of our national heroes. He was a simple man, very kind. He was a consul in Bordeaux when the World War II started in 1940, and when he realized that when the Jews were being prosecuted and people wanted to leave the country, get out of Germany or France at that time. Portugal was one of the access one of the ways to get out. So they needed a visa. So they started lining up at the Portuguese consulate, and he was helping refugees. And now, by the time he realized that the word got around that it was a way to get out of the war, to escape Nazi Germany. So when the government found out, they took away his job. You know, they took him away from there. So, but it gave him enough time to save approximately 30,000 lives from the Holocaust. So now, last year, the government of Portugal finally recognized him as a hero, national hero. So they moved his body to the National Pantheon in Lisbon. I'm a big fan of Aristides. Since I'm a kid, I read his story. I went to Portugal to be at the National Pantheon on that day. I actually did a show there, and there was a mural that was done in Porto, in Vila Nova de Gaia. So I said to myself that this year I would bring an Aristides to Montreal, to Canada, to this side of the Atlantic.
And why on this day specifically? It's obviously Portugal Day. It's an amazing time to have a beautiful mural there. And also, who is the muralist and why did we choose him?
Thank you very much. Well, it's because it's like the perfect storm, right? In Montreal, we have this great mural festival. It's called the Montreal Mural Festival. It falls at the same time as the Portuguese International Festival. So I said, we should do a mural of Aristides during the Montreal Mural Festival. Now, so it happens to be on Dia de Camões, our national day, and so why here? Because I wanted to. He saved a lot of Jewish lives, so I wanted this to be connected to the Jewish community. And I knew an artist. I worked with him before, Matt Kadosh. I mean, one of the best muralists that I've ever worked with. Who happens to be Jewish also. So there was nothing more fitting than to be doing this on a Jewish-owned building, or a building where there's a Jewish institution called Schrader's, and painted by a Jewish artist. So it's a Portuguese hero being painted by a Jewish artist.
Absolutely. Well, that's amazing. And here there will be a bunch of festivities here for Portugal Day. There's some dancing, some music, and of course you can see in the background their mural is being painted right now. We're going to have more coverage for you later on in the show. In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.